Hello, my name is Lyndon Coda. I'll be here to present the IMC Plan for Marketing and Sales Leadership Certificate made by Ferris State. A little background on Ferris here is that it was founded in 1884 by Woodbridge Ferris, and we now have over 12,000 students enrolled. Some strengths that the university has is that it's a brand name. Ferris is a household name here in Michigan. It's also an accredited school, which means that if you'd like to transfer here from another school, your credits will transfer over. It also has a larger budget in comparison to other smaller schools, and it's publicly funded by government. Some weaknesses that the university holds is that there's a lot of competition surrounding Ferris, and just a lot of competition in general in the state of Michigan. And Ferris has a small budget compared to larger schools like Michigan State or Michigan. Going along with that, the advertising budget is very small, and Ferris must be resourceful because we do not have enough funds to advertise on TV and radio and things along those lines. The marketing budget for the certificate, again, there's not a lot of wiggle room, not a lot of money to play around with, but I did some comparing to the HVAC budget and the landscaping budget Ferris has right now. And their budgets are not the largest as well. So comparing those, the marketing budget would be small as well. So I would give a budget for the certificate to be around $10,000. We'd like to target professionals who have earned an MBA, people who have earned a bachelor's degree, undergraduate seniors, college students, and young professionals, because that's who our demographic is and that's who would be interested in this type of certificate. So for communication strategies, we have sources and channels. For sources, we have internet, printouts, and direct marketing. And for internet channels, we'd use social media like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to advertise and post about the certificate. For printouts, we'd hand out brochures and place posters around campus and things along those lines. This would be a good idea because it'll get the word out and people will be able to plan ahead for their scheduling if they would like to go forward with their certificate. For direct marketing, we'd let people know by email and promotional items. Promotional items I mean by like t-shirts and pens. If you see a person wearing a certificate t-shirt, it's pretty much like a walking billboard and will be very helpful for our cause. So for creative strategy, it's all about making the certificate look the most appealing it can, highlighting the key points and displaying major benefits of that. For the creative statement, I put Ferris State University is one of the only institutions offering a certificate focusing on both marketing and sales leadership, and it'll prove to be very beneficial in a number of ways. So this is just giving an overview of, what the certificate will do and how it will benefit you. And for geographical coverage, we'd like to target just the state of Michigan overall, but especially the Big Rapids and Grand Rapids area, as there's a large educational pool in these areas and it's local to Ferris, and these would be the most effective locations. For media planning, again, we have limited advertising, but we can advertise on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, social medias like that, as well as local newspapers like The Torch. The Torch is a campus newspaper, and it'll let Ferris students know that, hey, there's a new certificate coming out in the fall, and for people who are interested in it, it'll let them know and notify them. For direct marketing, we'd mainly market through email, like I mentioned before, t-shirts and brochures. These are all very cost effective. Direct marketing like telemarketing doesn't really make sense for Ferris's situation, as it's expensive and won't really be much more effective than email or promotional items. For the consumer, we'd like to offer contests and sweepstakes. For example, we could do a chance to win 50% off the certificate cost. Things like this is very fun for everyone, for the campus and for the students, and will create buzz around the surrounding areas, which is very important. For public relations, Ferris isn't really able to afford, like a press conference. It's not really necessary as well. A press release will just be fine. It'll create the buzz and cheaper alternative to press conferences. So all in all, Ferris is a great school. They do have the tools for this certificate to be successful. Just keeping an eye out for the weaknesses and see what we can do better and improve on. If we can do that, the certificate will be very successful. And thank you for watching.